Marjorie Taylor Greene now has a new clothing line, is exploiting the raid against her master, Donald J. Trump. Here it is.
Using human intelligence to spy on a presidential campaign.
BuzzFeed reported that most of the people involved in that famous plot right before the election to kidnap the governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, were in fact working for the FBI.
The government entrapped the four men, first by orchestrating the plot, then coercing them to join in.
The whistleblower says the FBI directed agents to use counterterrorism measures to track parents critical of their school boards.
Sources tell ABC News that Mar-A-Lago was raided by FBI agents.
This is some third world right here. Let me say it again, third world.
The FBI has admitted we need the citizenry in fear in order to increase our budget, in order to increase our surveillance authority.
The FBI cannot carry out its vital mission of protecting the American people without trust.
Oh my God, they're coming after rich, bigoted white men that are well connected politically. What are we going to do? I got more actually. In relation to the raid, okay? Scott Perry was posed a question about if he got his phone back. His phone was taken. Did he get his phone back? This is how he responded.
That they know he's coming back and likely to beat their candidate Joe Biden.
Did you get
or
your
any
phone?
other candidate?
Did you get your phone back? Did you get your phone back? Congressman, did you get your phone back? I guess we might have lost him. All right, Congressman Scott Perry, thanks. We'll watch. You'll play this back and you'll see I did thank you.
Oh, you didn't lose a damn thing. Let me tell you how I know. So for about 2 years of my life, I actually provided debate and commentary, progressive commentary on Fox News. I've debated Tucker Carlson. I've debated Neil Cavuto. I was in the Fox studio, the Atlanta Bureau Fox studio. You can literally see the person in front of you. You can see the commentator. You can see the anchor. So if this was an authentic moment, Congressman, what would have happened is while you see the person talking to you and you hear no sound, you would have said, I'm so sorry, I can't hear you right now. Say that again. But you did not. You just stood there silently and said nothing because you were trying to pretend like you didn't hear the question, okay? There's more. Now, let me go to threats that have been made against the Attorney General because of this raid, all right? FBI Director Christopher Wray, authorities monitoring social media posts are spotting a significant increase in death threats aimed toward agents, Wray and Garland, Fox News reports. These threats are reported to continue at a steady pace online. In fact, the cable news network says that the threats against Wray and Garland have gotten so intense that there has been talk of increasing their security details, even though both are already guarded by armed agents. Now, let me take you to threats made against Eric Swalwell received. Here it is.
First of all, I want to say, not me, but I hope someone cuts that throat from ear to ear. Cut his head off. Swalwell's a worthless piece. Cut his wife's head off, cut his kids' heads off. I don't give a worthless piece of blaming everybody but himself and that worthless piece of Biden and that Kamala Harris. Black Lives Matter. Illegal immigrants, all you worthless piece of shit. Democrats trying to ruin our country. Somebody just needs to kill all you Democrats.
Okay, so they need to lock his ass up, right? If you're that big and bold to make those threats, you should be able to go to jail. Now, we will see how the FBI deals with these threats. Many of them are substantiated, meaning they actually fit the criminal prerequisite for a terroristic threat against a member of law enforcement. All of a sudden, the pro-law enforcement party is anti-law enforcement. All of a sudden, the anti-defund the police, they are for defund the police, all because of one man, which provides further evidence that they are, in fact, in a cult without walls, is what's happening in this country. Ben, thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, it's really telling. Let's be real, right? These people didn't have any problem with the FBI wiretapping people like Martin Luther King. They definitely didn't have a problem with the FBI killing Fred Hampton. They didn't have an issue with the FBI going after labor unions. And they didn't have an issue after the FBI ridiculously equated Black Lives Matter, called it Black identity extremism, and equated that with these white nationalists. Because you can see that when police kill people, Black Lives Matter protesters, they protest and say, hey, stop killing people. But when basic, even inching towards justice happens, then you see these white supremacists run around in their violent mobs. You see Proud Boys attacking homeless people and things like that. And the FBI equates the two, but when they do that, right? And finally, somebody like Donald Trump faces even a teeny bit of scrutiny from law enforcement, then all of a sudden they scream and they're like, oh, it's so biased, it's so biased, it's so biased. When really, if it's biased in their favor. Literally, this has been 2 years coming, right? Yeah. Donald Trump's criminality is just long running.
Yeah, and one quick note. The reason why Republicans are no longer policy strong is because they don't know what Trump is going to agree or disagree with. So they're literally taking orders by Trump himself. And so because Trump goes back and forth like the winds, they are unable to fit or affix to a particular policy dynamic. All right,